Very good. Okay, now I'm satisfied. So I'm really getting, just to get back over here, I'm kind of seeing, because this line right here, right? I see this Bright Mother with the Death card. She's a 7. It's interesting. We have this Universal Light as a 7. I feel like, this is you owning your divinity, right? Remembering your divinity in spite of this kind of inclination to hide a part of yourself and kind of like, there's a part of you that just wants to close off, right? This kind of self-sabotage kind of thing. Because I feel like there is this, this desire to just hide is what I'm getting. All right. But this is you consciously remembering your divinity, right? We see this Universal Light. Underneath that is peace. Underneath that is visual. Oh, wow. And clarity, right? There's like, look at this. This is like, this is, 6 inches above your head. This is the crown chakra. This is your third eye chakra. And then underneath that is nurturing. So, and I do see you grounding. I'm not too worried about that. You might want to remember to do so this first week. Because and this has been kind of like a repeating theme. There have been either all wands here, all air here, right? Yours is a little bit better because we do have this love card, which would be the lovers in a usual deck, a traditional deck. But, so there seems to be a little bit more balance here. But just, this Leo energy too, right? This is Mars and Leo, this 7 of fire. I just wanted to show you all that. Because I do, that's kind of Empress energy too, right? It's the number 3. I see you, this is Mars and Leo. This is you knowing that, you are divine. And, there's always, he's just standing in this fire, right? You're putting yourself out there, right? And we see this thing behind him. It's almost like this martyrdom, right? This self-sacrifice, which I don't necessarily feel here. But I do see you taking a bit of a leap of faith with this. All right, and this is what you're consciously moving toward during this period. And it's the Death card, which is yourself. This is this change, this transformation, right? And this looks like water to me. It's the Stranger of Fire, which would be the Knight of Wands in a typical deck. And then there's the fire and the octopus. And we do see these 2 different colors, which, is mimicking this balance here. And I am getting heart chakra energy from it. But also air, because the octopus is very intelligent. And it uses these little, these suckers are just like another sense for them, right? They pull in all of this. They use that to feel around and see what's around them. And I do sense that with you as well, but I feel like you're using all your senses, really stepping into yourself through this transformation and to your purpose, right? Because the Knight of Wands for me is that light worker. So you're consciously stepping into this. Which is wonderful. Wonderful. And, I really love this line. And I love that this 3 of Wands is touching, like, these cards here, right? Everything it's touching is uplifting it, right? So this line through here, it's like you put yourself out there, right? It's kind of a leap of faith. I feel like this is opening your heart up, right? Being, and it's like this truth, right? The Seven of Wands. Perhaps there is something that needs confessing that makes you kind of want to run from this. But by remembering, and your subconscious is playing into this, because it knows that whatever this this relationship, because I do feel like this is a relationship, is fated, and that you're speaking with spirit. There's like, these cards are really, this is a 36, this is a 9, this Singer of Initiation is a 9. So there is a completion coming, but also just that, this Hermit card in the fire element is speaking to me of, just really being connected with spirit, with this too. Like, everything in this is talking, never lose sight of the miraculous. It's subconsciously, that this person, this interest, right? Because we do have this Sun card in the past position as well, when I haven't talked about that yet, and I'm going to come back to it. But it's fated, and that subconsciously, right? You see all these little these little like they're planetary, they're cosmic, they're like little, I don't know, almost like cosmic bacteria or something. Orbs. Yeah, they're orbs. They're little orbs. And we see like these little prisms all over. So this very much connects these and then this, right? Which would be going up this way. So, and even like, look, this is like a little bit of a heart shape here at the bottom of this, right? So from the bottom of your psyche, that this is fated, and that, you're connecting with spirit, on a conscious and a subconscious level. You're just like completely connected with spirit, receiving messages, and she's dancing. It's a spirit dancer. I think that your subconscious, and with this Fortune card, it's like you're just subconscious. You're probably going to have some nice dreams actually during this period. But it is, this card is topped by the Hermit. So it makes me feel, it's, your fears are unfounded, right? And I feel like you take this truth and you're just opening yourself to it, right? You're not afraid of being alone. You are far enough on this journey that you're just fine. You're trusting spirit. You're trusting this process. And so you're going to let that truth fly and see where it lands, right? I mean, this could be what actually cracks everything open in order to be like completely rebuilt. I'm just, because we have the world as your future. This is success. This is a whole new world, right? This is this, you're moving towards this transformation that's going to change your life forever. This is a whole new world. I mean, look, she's like floating in this like, yeah, it might be a little confusing, a little disorienting, right? But she's just really letting go, trusting. And just keep on getting that, right? That that this is miraculous, that fated, because you're really connected. Totally connected here. And And yeah, so going back to this Sun card, and I feel like this is that meeting of whoever this is. And it's like we see the moon here, and the sun looks like it's being eclipsed, right? Like this is major stuff. And we have this personal power here kind of sitting above it with these flames rising up, right? This is like we see the snake down here, the transformative nature of it. These two birds coming in together. And there is this, we see this kind of owl bat looking like thing here. And I do think that, it was like, it brought about some conflict, right? It's like these guys have come together. This is like your love, this is spirit coming together to kind of try to block the darkness out, right? This could even be your heart down here. I don't know what that is, but I mean, it kind of has a heart look to it. A real heart. And this looks like kind of like a pin, like a thumbtack, getting ready to like pop something, right? Because I really get this sense of conflict, right? That the fact that, this beauty comes into your life, this thing that makes you feel so happy, it can kind of be a little bit scary sometimes, right? If you're not, that's where that self-sabotage comes in. You're afraid to really believe in it, right? You think that, this truth, this could be that sword of truth here, is going to pop everything, whatever this is. But spirit is, and I keep on bringing that up because spirit wants you to know this is, these two are very similar, right? We have all these little squares of colors coming together. And kind of, it's like, I want to say the compartmentalization that needs to just be disintegrated here with this Three of Wands, right? Opening that heart up and, being vulnerable is going to be very healing. I get this very healing nature to it. Because this is fated love. And of course there is that decision associated with this to open yourself up. To go from your heart, from, what spirit is telling you. What does your intuition tell you? Right? Yeah, because that's being highlighted here as well. Because this person is looking up to the cosmos, looking to spirit for answers. And I see these like little, all these things gathered together here is kind of like this, right? These truths. So yeah, this is just the sun, the conflict, the facing of the conflict, and the success. That is what I see, right? This is that personal power. Standing up, facing the fire, feeling the fire, embracing the fire, and the success that it brings. Miracle. This is a miracle in your life. And you might be, and we see this butterfly here in this as well. The peacock is like about, being confident in yourself. That divinity and the transformation that's happening. Really beautiful. Okay. I don't know why I keep doing that. But I know she's not hiding or anything. All right, let's get a piece of art for you. We'll get closing guidance, and then we'll take a quick look at the underlying energies all together. All right. Scorpio. I'm really wanting to go here towards the end. Okay, let's go right there. Do that. Interesting. We have Symphony in White, number 2. Little White Girl. Is that a song? Little White Girl. I'm sorry. It just cracks me up. Oh my God. Okay, this is Whistler. So what I'm see, you know, we see this mirror here, right? This reflection. And the white is being emphasized because of the innocence of you, right? That that you are innocent, right? It's not whatever this is doesn't, you know, whatever you're afraid of, it's unfounded. And, you know, the death process, right? This, even the fire, going through the fire, there's a purification process there. But, you know, she looks completely different on this side than she does over here, right? The reflection that you're seeing isn't true, right? I'm just getting this like, you're not seeing yourself clearly. You're not seeing your beauty, because she looks kind of like distorted and sad, and on this side she just looks contemplative and very pretty, right? And I feel like this is almost like to hide yourself with. She's got this in order to, you know, that hiding thing. Then we go over here on this side and we get the letter of introduction. So I feel like you're going to get communication. This is a symphony, right? Symphony in White, number 2. And it's, you know, to really, I get drawn to the spirit dancer down here. Listen to some music, right? Communicate with spirit through music. Ask for some messages. And know that, you know, this, whatever's going on up here, totally not what it should be. And expect some communication.